Going to rage on. It may well be into the wee small hours when Mr. Chris Parsons rejoins us.
Yep. Yes, thank you very much.
Sure it will be.
3 till 5 tomorrow morning. Yeah. So please come and join us. Neville and I would like to have your company.
Well, we'd like people to stay with us all the time until then, not just come back at 3.
Absolutely.
But as you were saying, Carlton just said, they're very equally matched, these two, but coming at it from quite different directions. American muscle car, it's a Corvette, and it's, this heavy Detroit V8 under all that, and it's good solid American engineering, whereas Aston Martin is the epitome of all that's good in British car building. A beautiful V12 in the back of that Vantage, whereas in GT3 they tend to use the V8 still. That's what our friend Stuart Hall's racing at the moment in the Blancpain series, but this is the V12 and they're giving it its head and it's working.
Yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful. It's one of the best sounding vehicles out there. If you happen to be local and you've paid for the Eurosport player, so you're on site and watching us live, why not get yourself a nice little ringtone and record that Aston Martin going by. I've done it. It sounds glorious. I understand that we are going to be switching very, very briefly to I think it'll be picture-in-picture to get a tennis result. So we'll be going to what is a Squeaky Shoe Sport, or is it they're playing outdoors? It's summertime, sorry. And then we'll be back, but hopefully we won't lose pictures. I'm hoping it's going to be picture-in-picture, so at least you can keep tabs on exactly what's happening here. We can live up to our uninterrupted coverage, Monica. Otherwise we are going to be in trouble with lots of you.
Please don't call me Monica, Carlton. I've told you about that before.
Okay, Stephanie, off you go.
So Benoit Trullier then still leading the number 1 car, last year's winner, starting from pole, and they have not lost the lead of this race since it got underway, as Carlton said, some 3.5 hours ago, and it's going to go on this. This is getting towards a difficult time for drivers now. Sun is starting to get low. We don't get sunset officially until 10 o'clock tonight. Sunrise is bang on 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, but that doesn't mean to say it's dark immediately. It takes a while for the gloaming to settle in, and of course sunrise follows dawn. So in effect you've only got probably about 7 hours of darkness here at Le Mans during this race. Chris, against Daytona, which is more than 12.
Yes, it's half and half.
Well, just to warn you, it sounds like we're going to cut away for 2 minutes to see some tennis. Please don't throw things at the screen. We'll keep an eye on it. And just in case your part of the Eurosport family stays with the motorsport, we're going to carry on. How's about that? So off you'll go, some of you, to watch tennis. And I'm just hoping that you've got a tennis commentator standing by to actually fill you in, because believe me, what I know about tennis can be fitted on the back of a biscuit. It's a very small biscuit.
Which you've just eaten.
Yes, you just ate it.
That I've actually just eaten it. Exactly.
Yes, so you've no longer got the information, Carlton. We're not in the right place.
Yes, this will be revved up to chance now to say, yeah, you could probably fit your motorsport knowledge on the same on the same biscuit. There you go. Yes, our friends on the back page, or enemies, I'm not quite sure.
Benoit Trullier leads Le Mans for Audi. Olivier Pla for the Oak Pescarola Morgan team leads P2. Over in GT Pro, it's Tommy Milner, only his second Le Mans for Corvette. He had 2 for Panos, but the second for the Corvette factory team. He leads Pro, and AM is led at the moment by, it's still Spencer Pompelli, our American friend. So 2 Americans there dominating GT.
Well, I just might add as well, as the 41 car makes its entry into the pits here, the Greaves Motorsport machine, yes, we of course would love to stay here. And if we do have to cut away, then it certainly didn't get our vote. But anyway, here you go. LMP2, there's the battle for 5th going on right now. Oh, it's nice to see the name Brundle next to one of these cars.
Yep, 1990 winner Martin, and many times a Le Mans racer. Now his son Alex, who he's mentored and tutored himself, absolutely proud to be with him, and Martin is just thoroughly enjoying being back here. He's just drinking in the atmosphere, Chris, all week, hasn't he?
Yes, he has, and his attitude is absolutely right. He's been on the radio several times, and he seems to be there. His brain's in the right place, but that's what you'd expect of him.
Yeah, and I talked to him about the last week's Canadian Grand Prix, which was a thriller towards the end, but he said, do you know, although it was a great race, all I was thinking about the whole time in Montreal was being at Le Mans.
Well,
part of the family.
Here he is, absolutely. Chris Parsons, part of the Nighttime family. Don't forget, he and Neville Hay will be going through the wee small hours. I'll be joining them for a good portion of it as well, and hope that you will join us as well.
So there we are, the scene down at Arnage as they come back up the backstretch of the circuit towards the Porsche curves. Long shadows now. If you're in France like we are, 6:30 in the evening, 5:30 of course in the UK, and I don't know what the time in Singapore or Melbourne is at the moment, but we're going to be taking a break in 30 seconds, Carlton. I think probably from what we've been told, you can maybe find the racing still on the other Eurosport British channel or whichever.
Well, I hope so, because that's how we've been flagging it at the beginning of all of this. But anyway, let's catch up with apparently our friends on the tennis courts at this important time of year. And we'll be back in just a few moments' time. I think we may, as far as our international viewers are concerned, be switching to Eurosport International. I assume that you at British will be staying with us.